Good morning and welcome to another update. This is the rabbit hole and I am the Rite Wabbit. And my last video, one of my last videos, Friday the 13th, if you haven't checked it out, give a comprehensive reason as to why that would be a market reversal. And let's have a look at the evidence so far. We're looking good. Friday the 13th, it's around about here on H bar, and we are up. Let's look at XRP. Friday the 13th, as you see, we're up. Let's look at Flare, for example. A few days later, interesting. So that is an interesting. You got the bottom there, but it dipped down one more time. And now that is where we get our indicator for something lower at another point. But that is quite a sharp drop and a nice dramatic rise. But I think that is indicative of something. 13th being roughly the bottom, but a couple of assets have shown something different. Friday the 13th for Songbird, the exact bottom there, and it's been a recovery since. Let's have a look at Bitcoin. Friday the 13th. Now Bitcoin bottomed earlier, but it was a local bottom. And look what it's done since. Friday the 13th. Right up there. That's not bad. I could have longed on that day. And I didn't. You know what? I've been very distracted with lots of information. The long game, I've got it sorted. I've got it nailed. And it's nice to be reassured that my evidence for the 13th was bang on. And I could have substantially profited out of it. The problem being, I had misdecoded the 2nd of October. And although we had some movement, it was not what the crash that I was looking for. Since reevaluated, I think it does fit in quite well with my November expectations, which are only increasing day by day. The more information I find, it is increasing. So it is a shame that I had that focus. Lost a little bit of focus on Friday the 13th to really push that. But that's a lesson learned, and I now know that some of the aspects I'm seeing, I'm getting right, and I nailed it. Bang on, Friday the 13th. You could have longed that day based on the information that I had, and you could have made a ton of money. So, but it's not all about the money. It's the long game, and it's the learning process. And here we are. But I know what's coming. I know when it's coming. I've been working with the riddles long enough, and if you follow me long enough, I'll try to guide you to the end. And hell no, I'm not giving you the full-on. I've given nuggets everywhere along the way. If you're the type of person that's been listening very, very carefully, you will have heard some truth nuggets, and maybe you'll hear some more before lights out. We shall see. But that's a very, very quick update to say that there's a very strong market reversal there. And we are now playing very much into... let's find a particular tweet. Yeah, well, this is my cyber thread. It's got everything we need in that. The storm, there is plenty here. If I look for my thread, a particular tweet, let's go to a few of my posts that are getting a few bits of attention. Right, this one here, this was an old, believed to be a legit account that was giving information. This was one of the crash codes that took me to 10.2. It worked perfectly with quite a few others, but this is the experimentation we do, and you know, when it doesn't happen, we reevaluate and then we'll have a look again. And if you're one of those kind of muppets who go, well, you're always wrong, and you know, everything, you'll regret this, that, and the other. I'll tell you what, I'm going to leave you so far behind that you are going to be crying in a little pool of tears, because my effort and my work is absolutely going to pay off. I'm already seeing results. I've seen results. I bought the bottom of the market in 2022. I've made many other predictions that were bang on. You can't get it right all the time. And I know what's coming up for the next year and a half. And let's just say, if you're $1,000 moon boy, you're going to be crying in your porridge. I promise you that. You've been duped. So let's look at this tweet. The crash will make your jaw drop. All are expecting a moon bull run. I know what's coming. Now, the good thing about this, I was waiting up till October the 10th, October the 2nd, for that kind of sentiment. And it was starting to build. The whole everybody's expecting a bull run idea was starting to build. But now it's building. Now we are looking fruitful with regard to that. Now, what's interesting is 219. I compared it with a few other posts. What I did say was just an observation from this previous idea. Today is 9/11 on the Chinese calendar. And you can find that out by just Googling the Chinese calendar. And it's literally September 11th on the Chinese calendar. This post is 32 months, 1 week ago. So that is the 321. However, in line with everything I'm expecting in November, 219 also has a different meaning. Now, if we go to, let's see if we can find it. Here it is. Doesn't matter what year we're in, but we'll change it for the purposes of showing you. So 219. February 19th, excuse me, we go back up. February 19th is day 50. Here it is. Day 50 with 315 remaining. And the very next day is day 51, the Illuminati code, with pi remaining, 3.14 remaining. If you then look at the mirror of that towards the end of the year, where do we see 50 days remaining? We see it on November the 11th. Now, if you follow my channel, you've seen that mentioned over and over again. So 50 days remaining on a 219 code, 219. The crash. Well, it's that's all lining up with everything I've said about November. All are expecting a moon bull run. That narrative is building as well. Now, I'm not saying you should take any action, but what might be good is just preparedness. You can see how it's going, see what things are playing out, and you know, rather than investing now trying to catch up, if you are trying to catch up, I'd say you've missed the run if you're a Bitcoin lover. XRP hasn't really moved a great deal. It's gone up a little bit, but in the grand scheme of things, you know, 47 to 55 cents. That's not much. Yeah, we might start seeing some pumping, and if we do, then you have to, you know, decide what you want to do yourself. I'm not necessarily going to sell, but I think that could mean I've got my money on side, and I think it could mean there would be an opportunity to reinvest by around about the 23rd of November, 23rd, 24th of November. I would anticipate, if we are going to see, if it's all ifs, okay. Because it has to be, because I can't see the future. I can only give my best determination. But when I do get things right, why not celebrate them? So I would determine, let's go, I don't know where we would go, but I reckon for it could be low. So just have options available. You know, look at that big wick here, 16 cents, maybe as low as 13. They could be, and if we get the economic catastrophe that we are expecting, don't expect XRP to rise instantly out of it. It's going to rise out of a bottom. So that's something for you to consider. I'll keep it short and sweet. That is a short and sweet update. If you want to follow some of the ideas that I've had with regard, previously for Christmas, I highly recommend you watch this one called I Love Christmas. And 11T, there was an update on that. So you've got 11T and I Love Christmas. Highly recommend that. Friday the 13th. A good viewing. And that Fireplace is quite a good one. But anyway, I'll leave it really short and sweet today. Wishing you all the very, very best. And I'll catch you soon. Some good nuggets. Cheers.